In this episode, we will be taking a look at the master of the Eternian oceans. That's right, Merman. So, stick around. Fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name's Rob, and in this episode we will be looking at Masters of the Universe Origins, Merman. Now, this is the Lords of Power version of Merman, and I am super stoked to get him. I love the face detailing on it that I can see right here on the packaging. We'll take a look at it closer when we open it, but yeah, just so awesome. The Lords of Power was the original name of Masters of the Universe, and they had prototype toys, released for photos and stuff, and this is what the Merman version of him looked like. They have a couple other ones. I think they have a Beastman. Of course, they don't have any on the back of the package. I know Beastman for sure. I'm not sure about the other ones. Sorry. Don't research at all. But Beastman for sure, because I've actually seen him in the stores, but I'm not really excited to get him as much as I was Merman. I like the I like the Beastman that we got. I can do without the prototype version. Anyway, yeah, I'm super stoked. Merman, one of my favorites. I had him as a kid. Of course, not this version. And yeah, just super excited to take a look at this dude. I mean, the detailing that I can see looks great, and I can't wait to get a better look at it. Anyway, before we get started, let me just point out, I got a Santa hat. This episode's dropping in December, so we had to make it a little Christmassy. I mean, I got Christmas Yoda shirt on, got the hat, and got a toy. I mean, what better way to celebrate Christmas or the holidays with toys? I mean, so we got all the bases covered. So, without further ado, let's go. Here we go, Masters of the Universe Origins Merman, Lords of Power version. So stoked. I mean, I love this face. I just, so happy with it. He is the Ocean Warlord of Eternia, works for Skeletor, and just an all-around bad dude. So we can see, new for 21 in the corner, retro play, classic Mattel logo. So let's look at the back here. We got Tilo on horseback fighting Merman and that awesome sea creature that was in the original comic that came with the figure way back when. And it says, as ruler of Rakash, Merman orders the monsters of the deep at the behest of the evil Skeletor. Heck yes. Same back as we saw on the Faker. And yes, I dropped a couple hints that we would be looking at this pretty quickly after the Faker in the Faker episode, so sorry to hit you up with another Masters of the Universe so quickly, but I was excited to open this guy up, and I didn't want to wait any longer, so double the Masters of the Universe action for December. So let's open them up here. And I wish this, whoa, crazy camera. Sorry, bumped it. I wish this LOP Lords of Power sticker would come off easy, because I would love to stick it to my storage container over here where I got a bunch of other stickers. So so much for saving this packaging. Ah, he fell out. He's ready to rumble. So we have the cool modular blueprint that we got in the other figures, and the same comic that we got with Fisto and Faker. So it would have been cool if they did a reproduction of the original comic that he came with that awesome sea creature that I mentioned. That is on the back of the packaging. This stupid rubber band. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. So here we go. Look at that. First things first, look at them teeth. And the awesome fins here. Wow. Cool, like scalloping here for the back of his head. And he comes with two garments. He comes with this armored piece like the original figure did. And this awesome belt with like tentacles hanging off of it. This reminds me about the joke from Better Off Dead. He tries to put his testicles all over me. Excuse me? You know, like octopus. Oh, tentacles. Anyway. Nice detailing here on the boots and his feet. I have to say, this is my favorite Origins figure so far. Always a fan of Merman. And yeah, he was one of the earliest figures I remember getting other than He-Man. I mean, I think I even got him and Beastman before I did Skeletor. I think for a Christmas. So, hey, that ties into this being a Christmas episode as well. God, I'm so happy with this face sculpt. It looks fantastic. There's detailing here. I don't know if it'll come through on the camera without it being blurry, of like scales almost around his eyes and his upper lip here, which look great. The eyes look great. Thumbs up for sure. Love these fins off his gauntlets. Wow. Let's take a look at his sword. It looks like the original OG sword, which I guess is based on like a Polynesian sword with like those shark-toothed clubs almost. At least that's what I take from it. Really nice. It doesn't have the rounded off top like the original. It actually is like almost like a bladed point. That's really cool. So put that in his hand. Wow. Now, like I said, they released a Lords of Power Beastman. I'm not 100% sure what other figures they released in that line. I think maybe an Evil Lyn that's like a different color. I think she's like a white skinned version. Like more like ghostly white skinned. I think that might be part of the Lords of Power line. It'd be cool if his mouth opened and closed. That would be a neat little bonus feature. But it doesn't. But I love that you can see his teeth like that. Yeah, this is like the version I always wanted as a kid. The one that was in the comics more. Now, you can buy on Etsy a animated face sculpt that goes on him. It comes unpainted. You'd have to paint it, but I thought that was pretty cool too. But this takes the cake. I mean, this is darn near a perfect figure. Look at that. I'm sorry I keep going back to his head here and playing with it, but I am just so taken aback by this sculpt. Yeah. To me personally, this is a perfect figure. The armor's awesome. You got these great points on it, these spikes. The detailing here on the chest and more spikes. His belt's a really neat added feature. I dig that. And granted, I don't have the normal Origins version to compare them, so I'm just going by this. Maybe one day I'll luck out and get that one too, because I would love to get that one just because of the more nostalgic
reaction I would have to it, because it's the version I had growing up. This is the version that I wanted, so it's a whole nother ball game. The feelings I'm feeling right now. I know that sounds weird. I know all my reviews and unboxings are weird, and I apologize for that. But yeah, super awesome. I mean, not much to say, because I've covered the Origin figures a few times now, and it offers all the same posability and the modern toy making put into it, opposed to the originals. And like I've said in the past, especially in the Faker episode, I mean, I applaud Mattel for the work that they're doing. And that's not taking anything away from Hasbro with them redoing G.I. Joe, but they're doing modern interpretations of those characters. This is just basking in the awesomeness of the originals, and yeah, I applaud them for that. So anyway, I mean, I don't have much to say other than just how freaking happy I am with this figure. So anyway, back to me.
Anyway, back to me. Yeah, I'm sorry to be a freak here, but I just have to say again just how awesome that figure is and how happy I am to have it. That face sculpt, I can't get over how great it is. I mean, you can see his little teeth, awesome fins on the head. I mean, just great job, Mattel. Again, I give you a round of applause for just your I can't even find the words for it. Your attention to the details and your attention to just the nostalgia and just that feeling of being a kid again. And mind you, I'm not taking anything away from Hasbro with G.I. Joe Classified. I mean, they are wonderful figures, but they are modern interpretations of those characters, and it's just different. I mean, it's just a different feeling, a different ball game, and just different all around. And I love those figures, and I appreciate those figures, but the Masters of the Universe Origins line, yeah, I would love to get some more of them. And yeah, around these parts, it's feast or famine, and this month I was able to feast, and I enjoyed it immensely. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this episode, or any of the ones that YouTube is recommending, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever a new episode drops. So until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky!